Okay guys, how is everyone? A very cold, frosty morning, beautiful morning, but it wasn't supposed to be frosty. Set a trail cam up 2 nights ago, and the thing is, when it's frosty at night time, obviously the frost covers up the lens, and if it was to film something you won't really get a very clear picture. There's some sunshine on these mirrors, that's where it is. I'm hoping that has melted the frost away an hour or so ago, because you do get early morning deer up here. Who knows? I'll go up onto these mirrors and check it, but it is beautiful, it really is. So as you can see on this stretch of water, quite a bit of ice has formed, and it didn't forecast this, but I did learn about trail cams and the snow and ice. Big heron flying up there. That really, over the night time they will frost up obviously, so not the best conditions. You just never know what it's going to be like. So let's get up here, but I'm sure once this sunshine has been out for a bit, it'll be beautiful. It'll be like a spring day. That sunshine is getting a lot warmer now. A bit lighter in the morning, a bit lighter at night. Spring is coming guys, won't be long. So as I walk up this hill, I'll keep recording, I'll keep it fluid, because lots of deer first thing in the morning up here usually, but they can sense you before you see them and they're off. They can smell you, but you never know. I have been walking about and seen them right in front of me before. Let's have a look. This time of year as well, the birds become more active, singing away. Lovely sound. Off from a little factory just at the bottom of this moorland, you might be able to hear that, but we'll get round the back out of the way of that. Just get my breath back. Bit of a climb there. But I've noticed a lot of the deer run out of this bit of woodland and around, but you can usually see them when you're down there. But they soon run back if they sense anybody about. That's the thing. That's the idea of the trail cams. But obviously also the big black cat. Made a few videos about that. I'm not going to keep going on, but I will mention it because trail cams is set up to try and get that on film, but it has been seen many times around here. Love being out this time, and it's just a case now of remembering, you know, this lot where I put this trail cam. So I put it down next to one of these bushes, bundles of grass, whatever you want to call them. Needle in a haystack time, but I've got a pretty good idea because I chose one for a certain reason, because it was easy to find. and it's there. We'll walk towards it. It will activate, hopefully, as we walk towards it. But they have left it quite in the open this time, and was a bit worried that it will still be here. Not necessarily because of anyone actually taking it, but I have got some footage of a dog coming up to one of these trail cams, knocking it down. Now this trail cam has a strap in it, and the dog could have easily dragged it off as if it was a toy and played with it, and may never have found it again. But I have popped this one down in the same manner. Maybe I should start tying these to tree trunks, branches, make sure they don't get dragged off. Also, I noticed it is all defrosted because the sun is on it. I did purposely point it in this direction for that reason. So let's check it. So I've checked the footage, nothing much on, I don't think. It did activate a couple of times through the night and I've watched through it. Nothing. Sometimes the wind blowing the grass can activate it. It's got me setting it up, it's got me walking it up to retrieve it, so I've set it up again. Just here, I've noticed quite a lot of flat grass, and the sheep don't come around this part of the moorland, so I'm thinking that could be deer lying on that grass. So the camera's right in front of that. We'll see. Could well be something else, who knows. I'll leave it a couple of nights. So the problem in this area, ideally I want to leave some food out, something strong smelling like cat food, dog food, meat, anything like that, to lure in any wildlife, the deer, especially the badgers and whatever else might be lurking up here. But I've come across a problem with that. No matter where you go in the country, people are out with their dogs, and then in this location people don't have the dogs on leads. The dogs are running free, and on one occasion the trail cam was fine, the food was still there was nothing on it. On the second occasion the trail cam films a dog sniffing about, probably attracted by the food, eating the food, then destroying the trail cam setup. Not the trail cam itself, but the setup. Had a good sniff around it, knocked it down, and I thought, had that food not have been there, that wouldn't have happened. The dog wouldn't have been attracted. Catch-22 situation there, but I don't want to be going to the effort of setting up trail cams only to find them laying on the floor because a dog has been attracted to the food in front of it, or even worse, dragged off like a little toy for the dog. I can stop that by strapping it to things and to trees, but at the minute I'm just laying them down upright against something, against the walls, against the trees and so on. That's the only way. I do like just putting them down when you get a good angle from the ground, and where I am putting these trail cams down is more moorland really. If it's more forest, yeah, tie them to the trees. So catch-22, I think the only solution to that is to actually tie them to something, where it's round a brick in these stone walls, well, a stone in these stone walls, or tie them round a bush, round a tree trunk. That's the only solution. That way I can put food down. If a dog comes along, takes the food, messes with the cam, shouldn't knock it over. Well, definitely shouldn't knock it over, and definitely shouldn't be able to take the camera. So that's the next step. So just a little early morning hike to retrieve the trail cam and set up here, check the footage and then set it back up. I love the idea of going checking the footage. You never know what you're going to get on camera. I do love that. You don't know what you're going to get, what wildlife or what else you're going to get on these cameras. So anyway, I'll set that back up. Beautiful, nice frosty morning. Clear skies again, lots of clear skies forecast over the next couple of weeks. Great for getting out, great for sky watching. So we'll be out with that Sionyx camera over these mirrors, over Pendle Hill. Thinking of going over Haslingden Hill for a change as well, because it's been a while since I've been over there hiking. Full stop, never mind sky watching. I haven't been up there for quite some time, and it's only a couple of miles over. Have a hike around there, have a sky watch. Lots of reports in the area all around here. Strange things in the lands and skies. That's what it's all about. Okay guys, a quick thank you to the members, and then my hands are going in my pockets. I haven't got my gloves, colder than I thought. I think it's the wind. I thought the sun would be warming things up by now, but it's not. So thank you very much. Shaker Maker, thank you. Tim B, thank you. Barbara Benbow, thank you. Susan 71, thank you. L Jane, thank you. Joanne Reddington, thank you. Cliff Fitzjohn, thank you. All Eyes Open, thank you. Storm, thank you. Penumbra, thank you. And Don't Care, thank you. You guys for being members of the channel. All the channel members get to see what is on the footage of the trail cams before I put them into anything public on YouTube, plus much more. Thank you very much. So great to get out, beautiful morning. Nice and cold and crisp and fresh. Well, the sun is getting warmer, getting more spring-like as the day goes on. Very nice. If I haven't mentioned you in the members thank yous and you have joined, obviously this is at the time of recording this video, so if you've joined since, I will mention you in the next video, just letting you know that. But I think that it's pretty obvious, but I don't want people thinking I'm missing them out. What I'm going to do is nip down now to the van, make myself a coffee. I'm going to get on with my day, maybe go hiking somewhere, maybe somewhere different, maybe more filming. But one of the things for sure, I will be sky watching tonight. See what I can film in these skies with this Sionyx camera. Gotta love it. Okay guys, so I went back home. I've got quite a backlog of videos to edit and put together for both channels. Freshened up, had something to eat. I'm back out now. It's getting on for 4:30. You can see the sun is setting over there. We just had some light sleety snow showers. Hasn't amounted to anything, but it is cold, as you could tell by this morning when the frost was down. It has clouded up a bit. These showers moving in. I think there's more to come. Hopefully it will clear. Got the Sionyx camera on me, ready to film these skies. Hopefully it will clear up. So yeah, a good couple of hours of proper dark yet work and film the skies, and it will be pretty dark in an hour. You can see these showers lining up, moving in from the coast. They're supposed to pass, and supposed to get a clear window from now till around midnight, and then we are supposed to get a bit of snow moving in again. Not amounting to anything, I don't think, but not looking too good at the minute. Check it out. See over there to Pendle Hill, that is definitely getting something falling from the sky. I can see a barn owl, but way too far away to even attempt to film that. At least with this camera, maybe I could try my phone. I'll try that. So there we go, and I think a heron was in the footage flying along as well. Looks like there was a bit of a disagreement between them. The owl's definitely hunting. Carry on hiking around until it goes dark. Beautiful over there, actually. Look at the colouring over there. Hope you're enjoying these longer videos. More fluid, relaxed. Bit of a light plane flying along over there. Don't know if the GoPro picks up the colours, but lovely. So I was filming that lovely sky, and the barn owl, or a barn owl, come flying over. I wish I would have noticed it coming over. I could have probably got a better shot of that, but it did fly right past me. I'll just hang around for 5 minutes, see if it does fly back, try and get a shot. So just waiting for that barn owl, and as you can see, throwing it down with sleety hail falling on the lens, and beautiful over there. It's just these showers coming over. Chucking it down, guys. Just been stood there for a while trying to get footage of that owl flying about, but it weren't having it. It's way over there in the field hunting. I hope it was going to come. Hoping it was going to come a bit closer, but no, not on this occasion. Not as much luck as I had before. I don't know whether you've seen that footage of an owl I noticed flying by. I got the camera out. It was the phone actually I used to try and get zoomed into it, and it come in for a real close look to see what I was, and then disappeared. Share that footage now. Let me know what you think if you haven't already. Yeah, so awesome with that. It coming for a real look. Amazing. Yeah, another reason I love coming out hiking. You never know what you're going to see and film. So hopefully these showers have moved off. It does look like it's clearing up a bit. Almost dark. Pendle Hill over there, looking as eerie as ever, especially when Darkness is starting to fall. So darkness is falling, guys. Love it. So guys, we are out. Lovely and clear. The only problem tonight is we've got the moon out, so things not quite as bright as what they could be star wise or anything else. Passing up there, we won't be seeing deeper into space. The constellations the same, but can't complain. It's lovely and clear, but there is quite a breeze, so I'll limit my narrative tonight. We'll just check out the skies. I'm not going to film continuously fluid. I'm just going to film when I think I'm seeing something up there, because it's a very cold night and I forgot to acclimatise the camera. I forgot to put it out for a few hours before I come out. So when you bring it out from a warm room into this cold weather, it does have a tendency to steam up after a few minutes. So I'll record a minute or two, and then what I've got to do is round my neck. I tuck it under my jacket, let it warm up, it'll de-steam, and I'll carry on filming like that. I just hope something doesn't pass in between the filming moments. But a bit of an error there, I forgot about that. I'll remember next time. Like I said, we have got a half moon right above our heads, which is washing away a lot of the detail up there. Usually that position you can see so many stars, but if anything of interest passes, which that is what we are out for, I'm still going to pick it up right over there, the nebula. But such a clear night, and we don't get many, and when we do get these real clear nights, it seems to coincide with the moon. Without the moon, it will be so dark. You'll see thousands of these stars, but we'll keep filming. You never know. So many people recently have mentioned the lack of satellites they see crossing up there, and I've noticed that usually on a night like this, especially at this time of the evening when it's just gone dark and the satellites are catching the sun's light over the horizon. You see them crossing it all the time, and I haven't seen any so far. I was out a few hours the other night, never saw one at all, which is very unusual. I'm not looking anything into that, but it is strange, and a lot of people have mentioned that, but who knows. Well, very unusual not to, for instance on this night, I've been out now, it's been dark here for about half an hour, it's only just gone dark, the sun is just over the horizon, anything crossing up there will be reflecting that sunlight, and nothing yet, but we'll see. Actually, there we go. The first light I've seen moving across the sky for quite some time, and for a couple of Skywatchers as well. There's one. So guys, that big bright light centre screen, that's Venus up in the sky, it's beautiful. You can see over there plenty of planes around. We're on the flight path of Manchester Airport, about 25 miles from here, so definitely that has to be taken into consideration. Lovely clear night, it really is. Shame about the moon, but there we go. So guys, up there centre screen, the brightest light, that is Moyes. Moyes visible now with a rusty colour to the naked eye. Nice to see. Something else moving way up there, just about making out, just above Orion now. Again, probably a sat. But if I don't say that, all the comments come in, it's just satellites. Well, maybe, maybe not. But so far I think that's what they are. So far what I've been picked up, which isn't much. But as you can tell, now looking over at Venus, you probably see that mistiness moving in. The moon getting quite hazy. Lovely and clear not too long ago. Something moving along up there. Well, it is hazing. Up a bit, getting a bit misty. That's what happens over this moorland, so you make the most of any clear weather you do get, especially night time if you want to do some sky watching. Keeping my eye on. Not light moving up there. Again, probably sat. It seems to be moving at some pace compared to satellites usually just slowly move across the sky, but well, it's not quite picking up because of the glare of the moon. Just let it move past a little bit. No, I don't think that has been picked up because of the glare of the moon. It's amazing how this mistiness can move in it. Only a few minutes ago it was so clear. You can pick out this cloud all building. So that bit of cloud seems to have disappeared. That's what happens. Things come and go over these mirrors. It can be clear 1 minute, cloudy the next. Foggy, misty, you never know. Comes and goes. Something moving along up there. Again. But literally a minute to it's just gone. It seemed like it was clouded up. Just a bit haziness on the lens, because I didn't acclimatise this tonight, so I'm filming in little intervals. It does tend to steam up a little, but not too bad. We can see what we need to. There's another way up there, so as soon as I mention that, I do start seeing, well, probably satellites crossing. Lots of aircraft around, like I said, not too far from Manchester Airport, where they come in to land and take off from. So when they're coming in with the landing lights on, in the distance you get this big bright light in the sky, seems to be stationary, not moving. You wonder what it is, and that can go on for a few minutes before eventually they move over. You see the aviation lights can fool a lot of people, as done with me in the past. It really can do. You see this big bright light just stood there on the horizon. So anybody watching this, if you are new to the channel, my name is Mick, and this is what I do. I get out hiking for the day and sky watching for the night. In some videos, other videos looking to the unexplained, whether that's the paranormal, cryptids, big cats, anything like that. Tonight I've got the Sionyx camera, just pointing it up at the skies, just in case we do film anything unusual out there. If you like anything like that, please do subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. I'll always reply. Some great comments get going, great conversations. It's a community, not about numbers. If you do have any stories to tell them in them comments. Anybody comes onto this channel and in the comments who is obviously trolling, trying to wind people up, being aggressive, laughing and ridiculing other people, will be blocked. It's not about that. This is a safe, nice place to be, to share your experiences, guys. I think that's just a plane over there. Yeah, you can see the aviation lights. Another light moving along. Like I said, most probably satellite, seeing a lot more tonight than other nights. I mean, could be anything. I've got the satellite app and flight app, but I don't use them unless I think something really is unusual. The reason being, bright screen on your phone when you're trying to sky watch, you're trying to adjust your eyes, not ideal for everything what crosses up there. You'll spend half the night looking at your phone, which is not ideal at all, not enjoyable. I don't want to be doing that. I want to enjoy it. I will check that if something seems unusual. A bit of high cloud and haziness moving in now, actually, but not too bad. And up there near, well, not near the moon, but from my perspective, the brighter light above is Jupiter. Centre screen. There we go. So the Sionyx are brilliant night vision, not made for zooming in, you're not going to get any detail, but just so I can point these planets out. Just have a closer look as well. Up there at Moyes, centre screen. So when you zoom in, like any camera, the details are not as good, it pixelates. There you go. And just above the horizon there, you can see you got Venus moving down. It's Saturn just above that farmhouse and trees. Let's just have a closer look. Venus through this Sionyx. Lovely. Move down a bit. There's Saturn. So we are getting movement up there tonight, even if it is just satellites, probably. So far. Nice to see though. Big bright light that's rising over there, probably a plane again. I'll just keep my eye on it. Yeah, you can see there as it changes direction, the aviation lights. Okay guys, I'll leave it there for tonight. Not too much of interest crossing, I don't think, unless the camera's picked something up or you see something. Do let me know about that if you do. See something up there I've missed, something unusual. It's been a great day. Nice little hike. Something just moving across. Way up there. But with the moon not really picking the faintest stars or objects up like it will do on a dark night. At least it's clear. Great stuff. Right, we'll leave it there till next time guys. Please do like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. I'll always reply. Get yourself out. If you've got equipment, take it with you. You never know what you might see. You need to get it on film. Definitely need all this unexplained sightings, whether it's in the skies or landscapes, paranormal, big cats, whatever. We've got to get this on film, so take your cameras out. Love it. Till next time guys, speak soon.